Three people I'd like to thank in specific before moving forward. Number one, being Amir Khan, who's the chairman of SBL Pakistan. Number two, I'd like to thank Salman Iqbal, who is the co-chairman of SBL Pakistan. And third but not least, a very important factor, ye naam aap zarur likhega, because he is not only a promoter, he is not only a business tycoon, but he is the CEO and founder of SBL, which is a super boxing league, none other than Bill Dosanjh. Thank you to you three for reviving boxing in Pakistan once again. ये बहुत अच्छा इनिशिएटिव है, हम बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया करते हैं आप लोगों का, क्योंकि देखें बॉक्सिंग एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो पाकिस्तान में है लेकिन हो नहीं पा रही थी, पर आप लोगों की वजह से ये हुआ है, so thank you once again. Anyways, तो जैसे मैं आपको बता रहा था, SBL बॉक्सिंग लीग पाकिस्तान जो है एक ऐसा इवेंट है जो होने जा रहा है जो आप सबको हिला के रख देगा, मतलब real talk no joke is going to sweep you off your feet. Reason being कि ये इवेंट होगा धमाकेदार, it's going to have a lot of fights, it's going to be captivating, it's going to be crazy. But when I move forward, मैं आप लोगों को ये बताता चलूँ कि this event is going to be in association with the PSB, which is the Punjab Sports Board. Alright? It's also going to be sanctioned by the WBC, which is the World Boxing Council, and the media partner is ARY Digital. So a round of applause once again. I like that. I don't feel the energy. Come on, where's the energy? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, so it's time to mix things up. The moment that you've been waiting for. 8 franchise teams. Okay? We've got Lahore Rams, we've got Multan Nawabs, Quetta Gladiators, Karachi Cobras, Sialkot Shares, Faisalabad Falcons, Pakhtun Warriors, and Islamabad Kings. Acha, ek aur baat batata chalu ke 6 weight divisions, all right? Now listen closely. You've got featherweight, you've got welterweight, you've got medium weight, you've got super medium weight, I think that's what you call it. Middleweight and super middleweight. Thank you, Amr, for that. My bad. Really appreciate it. Okay, you've got heavyweight and you've got super fly women's. बाबू सोच रहे होंगे यार कि बंदियां भी लड़ेंगी इस competition में, हाँ यार क्यों नहीं, क्योंकि if it happened in super boxing league India, it's definitely going to happen in Pakistan as well. So आपको बताता चलूँ 96 boxers, 10 guys, 2 girls, यानी कि 12 per team. So if you multiply that by 8, you get 96. One platform, one stage. A 6-week extravaganza, all for the WBC title. Make some noise for Super Boxing League Pakistan! That's what I'm talking about.
Go on the stage. Okay. Welcome everyone. It's an honor first of all to be here in Pakistan. This is something that I've been looking to do for a long time. I kept talking to people, and every time I come to Pakistan, I want to start a boxing league. I want to start a boxing league, and they were like, okay, but the interest was building, but now I decided to put everything on the table and bring the boxing league to Pakistan. So the reason I want to bring boxing to Pakistan is because I want to give something back to Pakistan. You know, my parents were born in Pakistan, and you know, we are very lucky to be in a country like England where we have the opportunities, for example, to have boxing gyms and to attend boxing clubs and train there and fight there. I was in the Olympics for Great Britain and England. But still my heart is here in Pakistan, and that's the reason I wanted to come back, to give the young people in Pakistan an opportunity. There's so much talent in Pakistan, but the thing is, they don't know where to channel their energy. Now what we want to do, what Super Boxing League wants to do, is to channel that energy into the right way, into the positive way, and make a name for themselves. And one day, inshallah, you know, winning the Super Boxing League, fighting in the Super Boxing League, one day they can become a world champion, you know, just like myself. I mean, I'm a Pakistani, and one thing about the Pakistani people, you know, we are fighters. We are champions from the heart. And every time I go to America, I go to England, people say to me, what is it with you? You're different to any other fighter because you have such a big heart. When you go into a fight, even if you want to box and move, you always have to have a fight and bleed and blood and everything. I go, look, it's in my heart, I'm Pakistani, that's why. So, you know, it's a good thing. Now I'll tell you a little story now. Why we picked Pakistan and Super Boxing League to come to Pakistan is because we want to localize the Pakistan talent. We want to have the talent here in Pakistan. Now, there used to be a boxer, I don't know if you guys know, called Hussein Shah. He left Pakistan to become a professional and went to Korea. Same with another boxer called Muhammad Wasim. He's also a Pakistani, but had to leave Pakistan to go to another country, for example America, and fight there. Now why are we losing our fighters? We need to keep our fighters in-house, so that's why we are bringing the boxing league to Pakistan, so that way these people can live here and train here and perform here. So you people at home could see their performance and see what boxing is all about. At the moment, the number one sport in Pakistan, which I have to agree, is cricket. Cricket is an amazing sport. We've got Shahid Bhai here, we've got my brother Rahat here as well. But cricket is the number one sport in Pakistan because you have so many fields, cricket fields. Everybody promotes cricket. Boxing can be like that because we have the talent. Our youngsters are so strong and like to fight, but the thing is we don't have the gyms. That's why every team owner is going to open a boxing academy as well. So that way we can get the local talent, inshallah, into boxing as well. Now, I want to talk to you about a little bit about the Pakistan Boxing Federation. Now, the Pakistan Boxing Federation, there's been a lot said lately in the media, and I want to just make it clear to you guys. Pakistan Boxing Federation is an AIBA, which is AIBA, Amateur International Boxing Association. We are associated with them. We are separate. We are a professional boxing league. So we are totally different. So in a way, we're not jumping on their back and they're not coming in our way. We let them do what they do. What the Pakistan Boxing Federation should do, they should focus on the Olympics. Taking boxers to the Olympics. Taking boxers to the amateur boxing championship. The amateur boxing league's a little different. They have to wear vests. The professional boxing is a lot different. It's like two different sports. It's like playing, I don't know how to put it now. It's like playing college cricket and professional cricket. There's a big difference between amateur boxing, Pakistan Boxing Federation, and the boxing that we have. I just want to say a big thank you to all the people who are our officials. So we have the WBC. The WBC is the biggest boxing organization in the world. Now these are our partners in this boxing league. Now if you've got the biggest professional boxing since 1963, now the likes of people who have won these titles is myself, I've won this title, Muhammad Ali has won this title, Mike Tyson has won this. You name the biggest boxing names, the legends have won this title. And these people are partnering with me, so big thank you to the WBC. We got Mr. Salman, who is also a partner in the boxing league with us. We know Salman likes to get involved in a lot of sport. He's doing really well in ARY TV. And also we got the sports board Punjab. So I want to say thank you, Mr. Amar Jan, for being part of this and believing in this. Now I just want to say a big thank you to Rahat yourself, Shahid Bhai, Amar Jan, because you guys believe in this like I do. I come here and I want to do something for Pakistan, just like you guys want to do for Pakistan. I see Shahid Bhai does a lot of charity work. He has a Shahid Foodie Foundation. Rahat Bhai also does a lot of charity work. Amar Jan, you help with a lot, bringing this to Pakistan. So without you guys, it'd be very, very difficult. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the media of Pakistan. The media has been amazing. And I'd like to call Mr. Bill Dosanjh on stage. He's my co-partner.
Can we get another mic, please? Thank you. Can you turn it on? There you go.
Thanks, Amir. I mean, it's an honor, it's a pleasure to be here, and obviously this kid is a legend. You know, what he's achieved, and he's a pride of Pakistan. It's an honor to be a partner, brother, and we're going to take this to another level. So I think a lot of stuff has been covered, you know, and I think just to kind of add to what Amir says, I think unless you create a good local ecosystem, the sport does not grow. And that's where we all come together. And obviously I want to thank obviously the people that have invested and bought these franchises and actually going to help to grow the sport. You know, and without you guys, this is not possible. You know, so I want to thank all the team owners who have come out and obviously bought these teams. And I think this is where it's going to grow now. You know, we've got 100 gyms forecast. You know, 100 gyms are going to be open over the next 5 years. And each state will open 5 gyms, you know. So what that does is, that gives grassroots level development program. That gives fan engagement. So today you're watching, for example, a PSL team perform. You cannot walk into a PSL training ground, you can't train with the stars, you can't get private coaching. In this league, it will be possible for a fan watching this team to go and engage with the team. So that's a big, big thing. You know, you've got to have that ecosystem. So, and again, from the moment a kid starts boxing, his dream is to go and win a WBC title, and that dream has come through. You know, through this Super Boxing League. Mike Tyson never actually went through the Olympics. You know, at the age of 19, he was a world champion. So this is, we need to understand the difference between WBC and the professional boxing and what the Federation of Pakistan, what their responsibility is. And so we want to answer a lot of questions from the media. There's a lot of questions on this point about the Federation and the support and obviously what we are doing. So we need to make that very clear today.
One thing, Bill, one thing is the Pakistan Boxing Federation is a amateur boxing. Correct. Now what we are doing a professional league, having one of the biggest boxing organizations in the world, which is the WBC. We have letters from them, we have everything, because we did the same in India. We took the same concept. I took the same concept from India and brought it to Pakistan because I like the way the fighting style was. The short fights and there was a lot of knockouts and there's a lot of excitement, and that's the reason. So nobody's got anything to worry about, because I would not put my own name to it if I didn't think this was going to be safe. Or because why I want to do this in Pakistan is because we have so much talent. The amount of talent we have in Pakistan was not being utilized. Before you know, when every child we want is to grow up and want to be a champion. So, you know, inshallah, my dream is to have many champions. My dream, honestly, is to bring the Amir Khan out of Pakistan and be bigger than me. That's what my dream is. To have an Amir Khan come out of Pakistan. How amazing would that be? You know, so we have big dreams, but this is where it starts. It starts somewhere. Where, like, for example, when Shahid Bhai started cricket, you start on a normal field, then you start for your local team, then you go on to international tournaments. Same with boxing, you start at certain levels, and from this, winning this or being part in this Super Boxing League, we are affiliated with WBC. Inshallah, from there, go on to bigger titles and bigger fights. Inshallah.
So Q&A regarding this.
So I'd just like to say thank you for a very fruitful message that you gave to everybody out there, especially the people in Pakistan. जी अब हम जाएंगे क्वेश्चन आंसर सेगमेंट की तरफ, लेकिन कुछ चीज़ मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि जो भी आप सवाल पूछेंगे, please make sure it's to the point, it's relevant, and it's with reference to SBL Pakistan. So do you want to choose or do I pick out somebody? How should it be? जिससे सवाल पूछना है, अच्छा जी आपसे सवाल है, लेकिन आप खड़े होकर पूछेगा और जोर से बोले प्लीज. या माइक दे दीजिए उनको. So we just give the mic to them? Alright, let's just go ahead.
Hello, Khan here. We know that Pakistan has a lot of talent, especially Karachi and Liari. So how do you promote the talent? How do you identify the talent? Do you have any talent hand program, anything?
So how we're going to identify the talent is we're going to have gyms in the areas, for example, in Lahore we'll have gyms, in Multan we'll have gyms, and in Govan. There'll be certain gyms there where we will have our scouts go to these gyms. We will have one of the biggest open fighting days where everyone will have to spar each other, train with each other, and we then pick out the best of and the team owners will be there also, and they will pick out the best. Now, this is the same concept we did, the same thing in India. Now, Bill will explain what he did in India for this. Because it's the first time in Pakistan, we are going to be going through the same things.
So basically what you've got, again, WBC has a ranks of fighters already in their whole database. So as well as that, which are from Pakistan, we'll have them. And then at the same time, we will have, which is called a road to the ring. Road to the ring is where we will go city to city and choose the best fighters from that talent. So again, that's another initiative which we'll have. We've got a lot of different, we have a reality show, for example. So there's so many different parts of Super Boxing League, from contenders to road to the ring. So the road to the ring is that program which you're talking about with these talent, where they will be nurtured from the grassroots levels.
Alright, fantastic. Thank you very much. Next question. Can you pass it to the guy over there in blue? Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Javed Iqbal from iNews. My question is, how many foreigners and Pakistani boxers boxers participate in this event, and what is criteria for selection in this event?
So in each team, you're allowed 3 foreign fighters. So you'll have professional boxers who already fought professionally. And one thing with Amir Khan Academy, we have so much talent in his academy in England and Amir Khan Academy in Islamabad. So as well as that, there's so many, like I said, talent available. But look, you're not going to produce another Amir Khan unless you have a commercialized platform, and that's what this is. And through the next couple of years, you will see when the fighters are signed to each team, and each fighter will fight up to 5 times, possibly in that 6-week period. And if he's knocking everyone out every week, he will create that name for himself. And so once a fighter is chosen, he will stick with that team for 2 years. In the 3rd year will be an auction. By then, all the team owners will have identified which talent deserves the highest bid. So that will happen from year 3.
Yeah, hi. My name is... hello.
Yeah.
My name is Dr. Kashif Gautam. I'm from the Kashif Gautam Show. I have 2 questions for Amir. Number 1 is, can you possibly arrange for a holographic or hologram technique where you can actually, coach the children on specific basics? So it's more common, it's more easier for people, or perhaps online training videos for yourself?
Can you keep the mic a little away from you so we can hear you better?
Yeah, my question is, if you want to deploy the holographic technique, a hologram, because we had to shoot Amir Khan over 7 areas in one day, right? So if Amir Khan is training and you have a hologram which is actually showing the training process to all the students, all the people, all the aspirants that can possibly go and train themselves to that level where you select them and they become an icon in the near future, is that possible?
That's something that could be possible. Yeah, technology nowadays is getting so advanced. For example, you mentioned the hologram. The technology is definitely getting advanced, and it's something that we are going to be looking at. But because it's the first one, this is the first season, we'd like to be more hands-on and be one-to-one with a lot of these fighters ourselves.
Of course, but that again is in your plan.
Well, in the plan, that's right. In the plan, there's many things that we want to do like this.
Lovely.
It's about the first part is going to be more about being more personalized. It's going to be more personal thing.
Of course.
Which is
One quick question, just a small thing. What concerns or what are your thoughts of sports betting? Sports betting.
Sorry, we can't really make out.
Sports betting.
Yes, please.
There'll be no bet. No, there'll be no betting.
All right.
Yeah, not for the boxing league. Look, one thing about the boxing is one of the hardest sports to bet on anyway, because so maybe in the future something, but at the moment we're not doing that at the moment. We just want to get the leagues kicked off first and started off, and then see how the boxing talent's going to be. Like, it's up to how the teams are going to be training their fighters, how the team are going to be picking their boxers. So that's what we're going to see. We want to see the talent first.
Well, I'd like to extend my gratitude on behalf of Pakistan for taking such a brilliant initiative. Thank you, Ahmed. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your question.
My question is, are you going to open your academies, as you said before, and why you don't, arranging your tournament in Karachi, Lahore, because they are more dense cities and they have love to be sports. And if it's in a public place, it would be a huge entertainment.
So we will do this from year 3. From year 3, like this year, it will be held in Punjab. Next year, we'll bring it back to Karachi, the whole league. And from the 3rd year is when the team will start playing home and away. So there will be a home and away model. But right now, like you said, we want to establish a good, clean product, a good quality of production. And from the 3rd year, we'll be traveling to every other city.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Last question.
Hey Amir, thank you so much for coming to Pakistan and organizing such a wonderful league. This is Fazila Sabab from Hum League. I would like to ask you how this league is going to help players financially. And my second question would be, what would be the legal procedure of this league?
I'll let Bill answer this question.
Financially, obviously, the teams, when the players are signed to a team, he will have a contract that he will participate in a 2-year contract with each team. And obviously for that contract, he will be financially rewarded. And obviously every boxer, before he steps into the ring, he will be medically fit before the fight. Otherwise, he's not allowed to step. So there's a rule of conduct before a fighter steps in. He has to be medically fit.
Okay, we're done with that? Okay, fantastic.
I have one last question. We have our own professional boxers here. We have Mohammed Wasim and we have Hussain Shah. Would there be any possibility for their inclusion in this league also?
Absolutely.
You know what, honestly, this is not only mine. This league is for everybody who is involved in this league. I would love Hussain Shah to be part of it. I would love Mohammed Wasim to come and be part of this, because this is only promoting boxing. I didn't have to come to Pakistan to do this. I chose to come here to help the Pakistan community. And I want to say a big thank you to all the celebrities who joined me and who believe in me, and also the investors who invested in this. I mean, I'm taking time out from, working in the UK. I could have done this in the UK first, being from England, but I didn't choose to do that there. I wanted to bring it to Pakistan because Pakistan needs sports like this. So that's the reason. So any fighter that wants to come and be part of this or be involved, they are more than welcome, because this is all for Pakistan. It's not only for me, it's not only for the team owners, it's for us all. So they are more than welcome to be part of this. And also, I'd love the Boxing Federation, the Pakistan Boxing Federation. If there's anything I could do for them, and if you look at the academy, I opened a boxing academy where my boxers fight under the Pakistan Boxing Federation. If there's anything I can do for the Pakistan Boxing Federation, I'm happy to do. I would love to help them and support them as well, because they are on a different path. They are on the Olympic path. We are on the professional boxing path. But if there's anything I can do for them, please let me know.
Team owners.
Yeah, we're going to get to that. Can we get that mic back, please? Okay, Bill, if I'm not wrong, I think you have a special message to give out to a couple of two people, the official partners, broadcasting partners, and you wanted to invite someone on stage as well.
So I would like to invite from the official partner of the sports board, Amir Jan, please come to stage.
Round of applause, please. Thank you.
Few words.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me congratulate Amir Khan for coming over to Karachi all the way from London and working for promoting boxing in Pakistan. And it is the second time he came over to Punjab and participated and graced as a wing in Punjab, where the first time in the history of Punjab, the first inter-division championship was held, and it was a great event. So my thanks to Mr. Amir Khan. And let me assure you that the way Amir Khan is working, the way he is promoting, the kind of attitude which he has for Pakistan, the government of Punjab is with you. We are going to support you administratively and as far as logistically. So all our support for you and for your partners in the promotion of boxing and in the promotion of all other. So I'm thankful to Mr. Amir for inviting us. And once again, I'm also thankful to all the participants and all the supporters and all your team members who are working here and who are promoting the boxing game.
Mashallah, thank you so much. We appreciate your kind words. Okay, do you want to make another announcement, or shall we go on to what everybody's been waiting for?
Just talk about Amir Jan. Amir Jan did a boxing event in Lahore. I was quite shocked how busy it got. I mean, the performance of the boxing was amazing. So Amir Jan is definitely behind boxing, and we need more people like him. Thank you, Amir Jan.
Okay, great. All right, Rajaji, now we're getting to know about the teams. I didn't feel that. I need you to get another.
Guys, are you ready to see the team owners?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so 8 franchises, but सबसे पहले हम शुरू करेंगे with Islamabad, and for that, Amir, I'm going to leave it to you.
Yeah. So Farhan, join us, please.
So guys, can we have the Islamabad?
So please can we call up the Islamabad
Kings?
The Islamabad Kings, guys. Round of applause for them. The auction and capital of Pakistan, Islamabad, we kept one team behind. Everything else is sold, is gone. Only one team is left, which is the Islamabad Kings. So we kept that behind. That is going to go. Let's test now. So this team is, from today, going to go on sale, and we are going to sell it within the 4 weeks. So, Bill.
So, there's a lot of people that didn't have a chance to actually become an owner of a team. So we decided to keep one team back. You know, for all the people that are watching, there's a bid for this team that starts today and will end in 4 weeks. And that bid starts at $500,000, you know. So if anyone is interested in buying the capital team, Islamabad Kings, here's your chance, you know. And you can message socially on Instagram to Amir Khan if you're interested, and the bid will close on July 20th of this. You know, so you've got 4 weeks to bid for the capital team. So just want to highlight that. So Amir, this is the big one, right?
This is the capital city.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm not buying myself because it's where I come from.
And the best part is that all the events are going to happen in Islamabad as well. So. Okay, definitely. And so, shall we move on to the other teams now? Okay, अगली team हमारी है मुल्तान नवाज, which is owned by none other than Wasim Akram. And of course, but sadly आज वसीम भाई नहीं आ सके, तो उनकी जगह आएंगे हैदर भाई.
Heather, thank you very much. And I think we've got a video and a message from Wasim.
We're not actually going to be playing the video from Wasim Bhai right now, but we're just going to be interacting and showing the gear.
Wasim Bhai would have loved to be here. He's caught up right now. Wasim Bhai and his partners are really excited to be a part of the Super Boxing League. And with Multan Nawab, there was a thinking behind it. The moment we heard that this venture was starting off, Wasim Bhai had received so much love from Southern Punjab during his time with the Multan Sultans, and even as a player, that it was a straightforward choice for him to go for Multan Nawab. So we're very, very excited. Wasim Bhai, along with the 101 group, we look forward to this, and hopefully, inshallah, we will make the entire Southern Punjab very, very good.
Okay, so
I'd like to present you with a very special kit.
here, you can pass it to me. There you go. All right, fantastic. The nice colors, all in blue, huh? The Nawabs. अच्छा जी, एक सवाल पूछ सकते हैं आप हैदर भाई से. If anybody has a question for Multan Nawabs. All right, you can look over there. Does anybody have a question? Yeah? All right, we'll move on forward, okay? We've got the photo up done. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Okay जी, before we move on forward, हमारे पास एक छोटी सी वीडियो है of an event that
needs to be with you if you've got to win, and it seems that Lady Luck is with the opening of Punjab Sultans. Their co-owner is right here, the one and only Sunny Leone. Sunny, we've been watching you, very animated, cheering wildly. Your thoughts on the team's performance so far?
I think it's absolutely amazing, and it's not my luck at all. It's these boxers who are working so hard to win tonight. So whether we win, whether we lose, everybody here has worked so hard.
Well, to talk about women's power, just had two very tremendous female boxers in the ring, and you were throwing the punches from outside.
I felt like when I was watching them that maybe I wanted to be there too. But they were absolutely awesome, both of them, just so amazing.
Another big venture for you, a foray into a professional sports league. Your thoughts on that?
It feels amazing to be able to own my own boxing team. I love boxing. I've loved it for a very, very long time. And to be able to support a team here in India, SBL, it's awesome.
Well, talk is one part. You've got to show them the boxing moves. The 1-2 of boxing's got to come through. Oh, that's a 1-2 for you, ladies and gentlemen. Will Punjab Sultans win tonight? We will have to wait and watch. Sunny Leone's got her fingers crossed. It's over to Jared for the results.
All right, that's nice. So, आप आप लोग ये expect जरूर कीजिएगा कि we're going to have a lot of our own celebrities while these matches are going to be happening. अब चलते हैं तीसरी टीम की तरफ, which are the Sialkot Shares. A round of applause. This team is owned by Mr. Jahangir Reyaz. Jahangir Reyaz के बारे में बताना चलूँ that he is the owner of Green Hills and they produce boxing gloves.
So, actually, he's a very special person, this guy. He also sits on the committee of Pakistan Boxing Federation, you know, and he's here today also as an owner. So it just shows that even the Boxing Federation committee, people that are within it, but this guy also is the biggest supplier of boxing equipment globally, you know, and I would love to kind of him to say a few words about this and how he feels about the Super Box team and how this is going to be a super success.
Thank you very much. What can I say? और आप लोगों से कि ये जो आइडिया आमद लेके आया है the best idea for the boxing. Believe me, all we are manufacturing sports equipment last more than 100 years. My grandfather started this business before Pakistan and India. But unfortunately, we never sell own brand. First time in Pakistan history, Green Hill, when I became in business, I said we will sell our own brand. For your information, Green Hill is the only brand, Pakistani brand, who is selling own name, not with Adidas, Nike, Puma. This is the only one company who is selling the brand with Pakistani name. This idea about boxing, we have no choice. If we need boxing, if we need sport, we have to promote this type of things. We have to support. Unfortunately, I'm the EC member of Boxing Federation. I'm trying to both sides help, they don't have a conflict. I request both sides, please come together and help each other. Otherwise, we don't have a chance to promote boxing or sports in our country. I'm a Russian national. I know how we live outside, how we feel shame when our flag don't go up. Honestly, why I'm investing in this? We have no interest here. We are investing here to promote Pakistani boxing. This is the best way. I think so much. I request you personally, sit with the Boxing Federation and try to convince them. Because if any department or any, what you call it, Navy or Army, if they will not give you the boxer, it's not going to be good for the boxer. You will be successful, but not good for the boxer. Not good for the country. SBL anyway going to successful because you have a good back, but for the boxer, you need from the ground. It only can happen when Boxing Federation will come on board. So I will request our department, Navy, Army, BARDA, or don't ban their boxer, help them to come together with SBL.
But you know, at the same time as well, Jahangir is a very close friend of the family as well, is that we are a professional boxing. I mean, we would like the Pakistan Boxing Federation to focus more on the amateur boxing, which they do anyway. They are more amateurs, and also to focus more on AIBA and Olympics boxing. We are a professional league. We have the WBC league already given us a stamp and said, yes, let's do this. But that's the reason. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. We had a similar problem when I was in India. Similar problem. So, okay, as soon as we have WBC is the biggest boxing organization in the world, and we've got yes from everybody. One thing about professional boxing is when I fight, I don't fight under England. I'm my own fighter. But because I live in England, I'm from England. For example, I'm from Pakistan. If you go to my fight, I have both flags, Pakistan and British. So, I mean, I want to sit down with the Pakistan Boxing Federation. I would like to, just break down everything, and it may be any sport for me, my team, or the Super Boxing League. We are happy to help them, because what we want is what you want. What we want is to promote boxing. We don't want no drama, we don't want no problem. We want to help boxers move forward. This is a professional league, but if there's any way an amateur boxing league and a professional boxing league could work together, we would look to do that.
Absolutely. So, ultimately, you have a PFB, the Federation of Boxing Executive Committee owner, who's actually the owner of Sialkot, so it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. A picture, please. Pass the mic, sir. Thank you. Okay, जी, अब हम चलेंगे अपनी अगली टीम की तरफ, which is going to be our fourth team, and that is Quetta Gladiators. Round of applause to the team owner and Seth owners of Owner Associates.
You can't fight with that. It's boxing.
It's a pleasure. Young entrepreneur, back in the division with Owner Associates, who obviously own a team in the PSL as well. The team couldn't be here today, but it's an absolute pleasure, sir. I'd like to, I know that you're a big fan of the sport. I just want to say a few words.
So thank you so much for having me here. First of all, I'd like to say that I've been part of this. I've been hearing about this since this was Amir's and Will's dream. So I'm very happy to see this become reality today. I think all the team owners here will agree that apart from the financial benefits, we're doing this to support this brilliant initiative and to give back to Pakistan. I just hope that our athletes use this platform to express themselves and to send out that positive message to the rest of the world that we've got talent and we're going to show it. So again, thank you, Amir. We've seen the brilliant work you've been doing all over the world. We love you, Pakistan loves you. We wish you the best of luck, and I hope this is very successful. So all the Pakistanis, wherever this league is held, please go watch it, put it on, watch it on your TV and support it. Thank you.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, like how PSL, you guys were doing so well, Quetta Gladiators is a great franchise, and you were knocking everybody out in the playoffs and whatever. So, what intentions हैं इधर भी? We knock out करना सबको.
Just to clarify, I'm not Mr. Nadeem was partner in PSL.
Okay.
We're only partner in this league, but of course, since PSL started, Pakistan has promoted so many national cricketers, so many cricketers have come and performed on that platform. So this is exactly the same. Now we have boxers to step up, be part of the SBL and show their talent.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Let's get a photo of this. Right here. Ashwini, thank you so much. Okay, right now we're going to move on to another video. That's a video. So this is also a 1-minute clip from the previous SBL that happened in India. So let's check it out. Can we kind of play it? Thank you.
So you had the biggest movie India's ever produced, Bahubali Boxers, the main actor actually doing his thing in the boxing ring. And still shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. And the thing that's running through my mind is that जितने भी हमारे celebrities हैं, these guys are going to most probably be doing the same thing or even better. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And I'd look at Shahid by then, and the way he was looking at Colonel Shetty then is like he was going to knock him out himself. So I think one day maybe, you never know. One day maybe we might get that. Celebrities, the Pakistan.
That's something different. That's something different. But anyways, हम चलते हैं अपनी पांचवी टीम की तरफ, and this is for Lahore. The Lahore Rams. Round of an applause. And I'm going to call on stage Mr. Ali Sheikh and Iman.
Pleasure, guys. Again, young entrepreneurs lacking the vision. Ali, the moment we met, I think it was, it was done before we even actually shook hands. And at the end of the day, one thing, these guys are one of the biggest cement companies in our country, and I think it connects two things. What does cement actually do? Cement is endurance and strength. And one thing in boxing, that's what you need. You need endurance and you need strength. You want your cement to last, you want your cement to be strong.
So it shows me that these guys are going to come pretty hard.
They're going to, absolutely. So if you
I'm
work
just hard. I'm just hard.
and of course, they are
Definitely. We're grateful for being here and having this opportunity down here here. So well, it's been great. Thank you once again. We've got a media partner with us, Mr. Shaya. We are partners as well for the Lahore team. And we've got Mr. Shah Bukhari here, who will be representing our media broadcasting for Lahore.
Assalamualaikum everyone. On behalf of each and every young Pakistani, and Ahmed and Bill, while our leaders are busy figuring out who's going to win the PM house, these guys are actually creating opportunities at this time. So a round of applause for them, please. And by the way, I hope you guys are ready.
Lahore Rams, ladies and gentlemen. Before moving forward, बस आपको remind कराना चाहता हूँ, please do join our Facebook page, which is by the name of Super Boxing League Pakistan, as well as our Instagram page, which is by the name of Super Boxing League Pakistan. We're giving out free giveaways, or share with your friends, invite your friends to whatever you can. Is the Faisalabad Falcons. So I'd like to call Mr. Rahat Fateh Ali Khan on stage, please, along with Mr. Salman. Thank you very much. A round of applause. And this team is their hometown.
It's an absolute pleasure and honor to have this gentleman on stage. And
अस्सलामुअलैकुम एवरीवन। आपको बड़ा अजीब लग रहा होगा मुझे यहाँ पे देख के। मुझे पता है क्यों लग रहा है, बट इसकी वजह मैं बता दूँगा कि मैं यहाँ पे क्यों हूँ। एक तो मेरे भाई आमिर, इनकी वजह से मैं यहाँ हूँ, और उनके जो इन्होंने इनिशिएटिव लिया है पाकिस्तान में, उसको हम तहे दिल से, पूरे दिल से सपोर्ट करते हैं। सारे जितने भी हम ऑनर जितने बैठे हैं, वो ऑनर्स बैठे हैं, सिर्फ आमिर भाई के लिए, जिन्होंने बहुत बड़ा स्टेप लिया है। ये पाकिस्तान का एक हेल्दी इमेज है, जो कि पाकिस्तान के बाहर लोगों को सामने नजर आएगा। और लोग तो पंच करके कुछ तोड़ दिया करते हैं, और हम पंच मार के जोड़ दिया करते हैं।
Before you get the photo op done, मैं ये सोच रहा था कि I mean, since you come on stage और कोई expect नहीं कर रहा था कि आपका कोई boxing से ताल्लुक होगा, तो आप कुछ जरा में एक लाइन सुना दें जाने से पहले।
अब ये मैं लाइन सुनाने से पहले ये जरूर कहना चाहूँगा कि म्यूजिक एक ऐसी एक टैलेंट है। म्यूजिक एक अपने अंदर एक ऐसा एक जज्बा है म्यूजिक कि जो हर चीज़ को, कोई भी आप काम कर रहे हो उसको फोकस करता है। और आमिर भाई इस चीज़ को जानते हैं कि इन्होंने खान साहब के जितने जो ट्रैक्स हैं वो अपने जो परफॉर्म कर रहे होते हैं या प्रैक्टिस कर रहे होते हैं, उनमें ये चलाते हैं खान साहब के सॉन्ग्स।
Actually, मैं एक बात शेयर करना चाहूँगा। Firstly, Amir Khan, Bill and the entire team, I think great effort. अभी तक आप सबने जो भी देखा है, I think as a nation we need this, and icons like Shahid Afridi Saab, and we have Fahad Mustafa Saab, everybody and all the team owners. I think these are efforts which will take जो हमारी youth है, it's about them. So I think great work, and Amir Khan Saab and everybody. So I think a huge round of applause for them. Come on, let's hear it for everybody here. खान साहब की एक बात, खान साहब आपसे इजाजत मैं एक चीज़ की नहीं दे सकता। रास्ते में हमारे ना खान साहब मुझसे पूछते हैं कि सलमान भाई एक चीज़ बताएं, मैं क्या बॉक्सिंग कर सकता हूँ? मैंने कहा खान साहब जॉब करते रहे, बॉक्सिंग के ओनर बने, बॉक्सिंग मत करें। तो थैंक यू once again.
Actually, when we first met, concept said that Muslims used to love to enjoy Kushti stuff. How
मैं आपसे लोगों से बात शेयर करना चाहूँगा नुसरत फ़तेह अली खान साहब के बारे में। खान साहब को इतना शौक था रेसलिंग का, जब उन दिनों में हम उसको जो पाकिस्तानी हैं पंजाबी खास तौर पे कुश्ती कहते हैं और अखाड़ा, ये वो अखाड़ा तक को जाया करते थे और उन्होंने फाइट भी लड़ी है उस्ताद नुसरत फ़तेह अली खान साहब। इतना उनको शौक था रेसलिंग का। और कहीं भी कुश्ती हो रही है, कहीं भी पकड़ है, पकड़ एक बहुत ही टिपिकल लफ्ज़ है पंजाब का, तो वो वहाँ पे पहुँच जाया करते थे। गुजरांवाला में हो रही है, इस्लामाबाद में हो रही है, लाहौर में हो रही है, वो लाहौर लायलपुर से चलते थे और वहाँ पे जाके कुछ ना मिलते थे ना कुछ, जस्ट उनको शौक था कि हमारे जवान जो है वो कैसे लड़ रहे हैं। आपको भी देखते तो बहुत कुछ होता।
तो एक लाइन, दो लाइनें
अब यहाँ क्या सुनाओ? देखना कहीं कुछ और ही ना हो जाए। ये अमर भाई कह रहे हैं तो इसलिए सुना रहा हूँ। तुम्हें ये दिल लगी भूल जानी पड़ेगी, मोहब्बत की राहों में आकर तुझे।
Follow up? Okay, so that was the Festival Falcons. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Can we kindly play that right now? Thank you.
Okay, pleasure to have you here. First time experience watching a live boxing bout?
Yes, yeah, it's my first time live boxing and I'm having a lot of fun. I think it's great and I think one woman player is compulsory, I guess, which is absolutely fantastic. And seeing them fight, yeah, I mean, they can do anything, I feel. What do you think of
The best part is that, most of the boxers, they've done great jobs outside India, and it's a great platform for all the budding boxers who are not known, especially this one from Delhi. I've never seen him before. He's a rookie, but he's done so well right now.
Yeah, I think it's a really good initiative for all the budding boxers and aspiring sports persons to come and showcase their talent on this really amazing platform.
Thank you so much, boys. I'll let you go and all the best for your movies.
Okay. That was nice. I mean, like I said earlier, you guys had a lot of celebrities from Bollywood over there. So inshallah, our industry is going to be there as well. Anyways, now I'm going to call a team जिसका आप सबको इंतजार है काफी देर से, considering कि हम कराची में रहते हैं. अब कराची तो कराची है ना. Let's give a big round of applause for the Karachi Cobras, and for that, I'd like to call Mr. Fahd Mustafa on stage. Mr. Salman Iqbal couldn't be here today.
Well, absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Fahd bhai.
So, we're just going to see some, you look like a fit lad, we're going to see some boxing.
Maybe that's one of the reasons I'm here today. But honestly, as we all know, we all can see 8 teams here, but all I can see is Pakistan flourishing, Pakistan moving forward. So I think it's all because of Pakistan. Pakistan के लिए बहुत सारी तालियां होनी चाहिए. Because PSL के बाद, I think if something bigger and better has happened to Pakistan, I think this is this league, and thank you for that. Especially when Salman Bhai, the co-chairman, told me that Amir is bringing this idea to Pakistan. So I personally thought that this is going to be great for all those athletes who want to do good in this industry. Nobody knows them, they are nobody, they've been trying so hard, and there are no gyms, there are no facilities. So I think this will bring that to them, and now it's their time to actually shine and work hard and prosper. So I think this is a very good initiative, and Karachi में लियारी भी है तो उनके लिए बहुत सारी तालियां होनी चाहिए. All the best to all of the teams, especially Shahid Bhai and Rahat Bhai. I cannot sing, but मैं fit हूँ तो
So Fahd bhai, will the Cobras do what they do best?
Of course, yeah, we'll bite, we'll sting, and we'll do everything.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
कराची जीतेगा.
ओके जी, अब हम चलेंगे अपनी आखिरी टीम की तरफ जिसका नाम है पख्तून वॉरियर्स. A very, very strong team. Just to let you know, so I'd like to call two people on stage. Chairman, Mr. Shahid Afridi, and CEO, Mr. Zishan Afzal.
Pleasure.
Ahmed, thank you so much to be here with your team and supporting Pakistani boxing and boxers. I think it's a great initiative you took, and I think as a Pakistani, I think it's a great initiative, and we all going to support you, especially the media. All the media is here. They always play a major role to supporting sports, especially in Pakistan. एक चीज़ मैं आप लोगों को सिर्फ ये बताना चाहूँगा कि PSL के होने से हमारे पाकिस्तान टीम स्ट्रांग हुई है. जितना भी टैलेंट PSL से इस तरह बात की है कि जितना टैलेंट पाकिस्तान टीम के अंदर इस वक्त आपको नज़र आ रहा है, जो 3-4 लड़के आए हैं जो बैकबोन बने हुए इस वक्त पाकिस्तान टीम की, वो PSL की वजह से है. ये एक लीग हुई है. तो आई थिंक मैं ये समझता हूँ कि ये लीग बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. यहाँ टैलेंट है हमारे, लेकिन अकेडमीज़ के ना होने की वजह से वो टैलेंट नज़र नहीं आता. वो जो हमारे पास के टॉप बॉक्सर रह चुके हैं वो आजकल या तो टैक्सी चला रहे होंगे या कोई और काम कर रहे होंगे. कोई फ्यूचर नहीं है यहाँ पे. ये एक ऐसी जगह है, आमिर ने एक ऐसा इनिशिएटिव लिया है कि इंशाल्लाह हम अपने टैलेंट को एक अच्छी जगह, एक अच्छा मकाम देंगे. हम स्टार्स की इज्जत करने वाले लोग हैं. ये मुल्क स्टार्स बनाता है इंशाल्लाह, और ये बनाता रहेगा. लेकिन सिर्फ हमें इस तरह की अकेडमीज चाहिए और इस तरह की सपोर्ट चाहिए. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स गोइंग बिटवीन यू एंड द organization, but I think media is with you. Inshallah we all gonna support you, and ये हमारे लिए आया है यहाँ पे पाकिस्तान, और इंशाल्लाह हम सब मिलकर इसको सपोर्ट करें.
शायद भाई तो शायद भाई मुझे लग रहा है कि जैसे आपको स्लोगन है बूम बूम, तो इस प्रोजेक्ट में भी जो है बहुत बूम बूम होगा. नॉकआउट चलते रहेंगे.
चांस लेना है.
Thank you for this great opportunity. I would like to congratulate Amir and Bill for this wonderful initiative. देखिए, ये सब लोगों के लिए बड़ा आसान था. आमिर ने जिस तरह इतने साल क्रिकेट शाहिद ने क्रिकेट खेली, आमिर ने बॉक्सिंग करी. ये दोनों सुपरस्टार्स जो हैं अपने घर में बैठ जाते हैं, अपनी लाइफ एंजॉय करते रहते हैं. They have come out of their comfort zone for you, for Pakistan. Let us all support them together, because this is how Pakistan will progress. हमारे लिए क्रिटिसाइज करना गवर्नमेंट्स को तो बड़ा आसान है, काम करना सबसे ज़्यादा मुश्किल है. Now let us support together. और हमारी जो पख्तून वॉरियर्स की टीम है, तो the tagline for this will be fight for peace. We will be fighting for peace for Pakistan and international as well. Pashtoon warriors are going to change the landscape. Let us support this together, and thank you once again. बहुत खुशी हुई आप लोगों के साथ, and I hope this gets all the success in Pakistan.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Thank you very much. Follow up, please. Right side first.